I'm going to go live on Facebook. Unable to access your Facebook account. All right. Well, I guess I'm not going live on Facebook. I wonder why that is. Live on Facebook.
Do you have your Facebook account open?
I do not. I don't have anything open. How very odd. Nope. I do not. I do not. All right. Well, today's just an odd day for whatever reason. Yeah. All right. So when I stepped into the world of online coaching, I had never been abundant other than working a job where I worked for somebody else. I was working in business and finance. I was a licensed stockbroker. I managed a $200 million portfolio that I parlayed into a $500 million portfolio. And I worked for two of the highest banking institutions and their private banks in America, one in Beverly Hills and then one in New York. And there came a point one day where Spirit said to me, "Today's the day when you quit your job." And it was random April 13th, 2018. And that was it. And a girlfriend reached out to me, and I opened the Soma Life Sanctuary, uh, ran that for a couple of years. A good month we'd do $3,000. So it wasn't the illustrious career. But a girlfriend reached out to me in June of 2020. And she said, Spirit told me to call you and let you know about online coaching. And I'm like, what's online coaching? And she introduced me to a bunch of different people, including Melanie Ann Lair. And I started listening to Melanie, who's been one of my mentors and one of my coaches. And that very first month in business, I was like, universe, I'm going to open my kimono. I'm going to show everybody what it is I know, because I had all this training. Oh, good. Here's Sherry. And that first month in business, I did $63,000. And I was like, oh my God, what happened? And then I started to investigate wealth, and I would have like these big months. And then I would be crying, hi, Sherry. And I'd say things like, oh my God, I only had a $21,000 month. And one of my girlfriends was like, shut the hell up. Like, oh, are you out of your mind? And I'm like, oh, I only had a $20,000, like not appreciating, you know, and then all of a sudden I'd have another $50,000 month or $40,000 or $30,000, but it was up and down and up and down. Anyway, in that first year of business, I did $193,000 in 7 months. It's just unheard of. But I still didn't understand what was working, how it was working, and why it was working. And I would have these cycles where I'd make a lot of money and then there'd be no money. And then I'd make a lot of money and then there'd be no money. And I was like, I'm not doing anything differently. Um, but I really wanted to understand the energetics of how money and abundance work. And Melanie always said that money is a feminine energy. And I was like, feminine energy? No, no, no. You have to work like a man, to make money. She's like, no, money is about receiving and allowing and letting wealth and abundance come to you. And it's something that you need to be grateful for and something that you have to invite in. And she said, money goes where it's invited, money goes where it's welcome. It's that old adage of the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because there's a mentality that's set for that. So, I decided that I was going to fully launch into this, and I started looking at what was occurring in the quantum field. And people kept saying, you really need to have a very healthy conversation about your sense of worth. And, if anybody knows me, I don't have a problem with self confidence. Like, I know my worth, I know my value. But the thing that I didn't understand was that what I didn't feel that I was trustworthy. I felt like when it came to money, because I was hiding in this sea of debt. And it was like the more money I made, the more debt I ended up having. So my lack of worth was lack of trustworthiness. And as soon as I saw that, like it just blew my mind. It blew the lid off of what had been my issue. And literally the moment in the session that I saw that, I called forth the angel of money. And it turns out that she's also the angel of love, because when you are open to the flow of love, money just comes to you because she's appreciated. I mean, like crazy abundance. There's a guy named Mr. Beast. He's got the largest YouTube channel, and the guy makes like $1 billion a month. Someone just offered him $1 billion for his business, and he goes, more like 50 billion, you know? Um, and what he does is he gives money away to people. He has this beautiful story, and he was making videos, making videos, making videos, and they weren't going anywhere. And then, he had this change in consciousness, and then he just started giving money to people. He's the guy, like you'd see him in a supermarket, and he'd say, I'm going to give you $5,000 and you can either keep it or you can give it away to somebody else. The first three people would be like, I need that money. And then the fourth person would say, I'll give that money to someone else. The other person's like crying. And then he opens up a briefcase that has $20,000 in it and says, thank you for your generosity. Here's 20,000 for you. And he has, I think over 150 million subscribers on YouTube. So every time he does a video, it just goes through the roof. On his 40 millionth subscriber, he gave that person 40 cars. Like it's crazy. He gives away islands. He gives away so much money, like millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars this guy's giving away. And it's like this law of abundance. Because money goes, oh, here's someone who's playful with money. Here's someone who's generous with money. I'll give him lots of money. And I was like, all I want to do is like, I want to have a private jet that I can put all my girlfriends in and be like, okay, guys, meet me at the airport. Don't pack. We're going to Paris. We're staying at the Georges V, and we're going to go shopping. See you soon. Like that's the things I want to do. I want to take my staff on trips and retreats around the world. I want to spoil people. Gifts are my first love language. So I love to give things to people. So I'm talking to the angel of money, and turns out it's Venus, who's also the angel of love. And she comes to me and she puts a golden crown on my head. Like it looked like that Greek crown with the leaves on it. And she says, this is the crown of loyalty. I'm gonna cry. Just crying in the middle of this whole thing. She said, this is the crown of loyalty. She said, not only are you trustworthy, she said, when we needed someone to have the strength to be able to bring Atlantis down, because that was the soul contract with Gaia, you were the leader who told the other leaders, there were 8 of us that were like kings and queens of these 4 islands. And you were the one that told everyone, no, don't program the crystals to go up, program the crystals to go down, which caused the cataclysm that sank Atlantis. And I had started doing past life work, and I had kept hearing like 8 people in a row told me the story about how they knew me and who I was, and all this that I had done, and I just hadn't been able to forgive myself for it. I thought, I sank an entire civilization. And as far-fetched as that sounds, she said, you were so trustworthy that we knew that you were the strongest and that you would be able to actually pull the trigger on it. And she said, welcome back. All right, this is going way, way out there. And then she said, you're actually a member of the Christ Council. And I'd heard that twice before. And I was like, nah, it's just my ego. That can't be real. In my Akashic records. And they were like, no. So literally, the crown goes on my head. Someone texts me, and I hadn't made a sale in 3 weeks. Someone texts me and says, can you please send me a link to that class that you're doing? I was like, wait, what? Pays in full, almost $3,000. And then all of a sudden, 333 comes in from somewhere, and then someone else, $800 for a session. And it was just like, money just started dropping from the sky. And all I had done was be willing to remember myself as being trustworthy, and someone that wants to play with money and not, imagine if somebody gives you something and you're like, is this all? Like, how come you don't give me what I need? How come you don't give it to me when I want? What do you mean it's $10? I need $100. Instead of being grateful for everything that comes through. So I'm as grateful for, $2,666 as I am for $333 as I am for $800 as I am for my mom handing me $20 and saying, here, because I didn't have any cash in my wallet. Like, just it's so much of this law of abundance, quantum abundance, is about the gratitude. It is 100%. If you can be grateful, because money goes where she's wanted, and if you can be grateful to her, and I have my students, there's a class I'm teaching right now called Quantum Abundance, and I've given them all this workbook, and I'm having them write a love letter to money, to the goddess of money, to the energy of money. And mine went like this: Dear angel of money, first of all, I want to apologize for ever having taken you for granted. For all the times that you've been there for me, for every single time when I've needed, you have provided. And I have not been grateful. I have been petulant. I have been worried. I have cried. I have, you know, cheated, cheated. I've done stupid things. I've just been a jerk with you, and I ask for your forgiveness. And here's what I promise you. I promise you that if you flow back into my life, because I've had times where she's flown. My husband and I received an inheritance, and it was $254,000. I've had wealth. I've had my own money. And, but I always wanted to get rid of it because I thought money was dangerous. And then someone said, make a list of everything you feel about money. No, they said, yeah, make a list of everything you feel about money. Then they said, that's everything that you feel about yourself. And I was like, money is dangerous. Money is a liar. Money is a cheat. And I was like, oh my God. So when I went through that transformation, oh, here's Alicia. Hey, this is Alicia.
Hi, everyone. So many blessings. Oh my
Dania
God, I'm
and
so excited to
Sherry are
be
here.
here.
I'm just telling them about my whole transformation with the whole concept of that it wasn't that I didn't feel worthy, it was that I didn't feel trustworthy. The
Wow,
love letter
that's so
that
powerful.
the love letter that I have been writing to money, and it's funny because I sent it to her, and it was just like the floodgates opened again. And
Yes.
like anybody just wants to be appreciated. I will literally travel a half an hour to get my nails done if I have somebody that I love. I mean, there's nails, you can't swing a dead cat around your head without hitting a nail salon in Huntington.
Yes.
But honestly, like, I will travel for good service where I feel appreciated, where she's like, you're so lovely, you're so beautiful, look how beautiful you
Yes.
are. And I'm like, here, would you like that the tip is not big enough. Let me give you, you know,
Yes.
and we will go out of our way for good service, for good restaurants, for trips, places where you've been appreciated. And that's really when you go into the quantum field of abundance, you go up, you imagine going up 100 feet, you go up 200 feet, you go up 300 feet, and you put yourself from the active state of beta, you've gone above alpha, and you've actually gone into theta. And from
Theta.
in theta, what you do is you begin a conversation, and it goes like this: Father, Mother, God, Source, Creator. It is commanded, and not it is commanded from an arrogant, you're going to do as I say, but from the you are the one who commands what it is that manifests in your life. It is commanded that I receive $10,000 in cash this week. It is
Mm,
commanded that I am a multimillionaire. It is, like whatever the
yes.
thing is, it is commanded that I make $300,000 a month. Thank you very much. I am so deeply grateful for this manifestation. It is done. It is done. It is done. So you're recognizing source. And this is something that I learned called effective prayer when I started my ministerial training back in the 90s. You acknowledge that there is a force in the universe, that force in the universe is God. You know that you're connected to that energy. You make a statement of or an affirmation of what is so, and then you give thanks for it, and then you acknowledge it is done, it is done, it is done. And every time I've done that, Like, it's crazy what manifests. Absolutely incredible what manifests. So all I can say is everybody has a divine birthright to access the quantum field. Quantum abundance is a place where you make peace with yourself, where you understand that you are worthy, that you are trustworthy, that you are valuable, and that anything that you ask, it's that beautiful book, Ask and It Is Given. Anything you ask for, the universe goes, here it is. And what happens is we put up this layer, this barrier. You're like, I want a Maserati. I want $1 million. You're like, whatever. I went into a meditation recently and I was introduced to the version of me that makes $12 million a year. And she took my breath away. She was just, man, she had her shit together. And then my higher self said, would you like to meet the version of you that makes 60 million in a year? And I was like, no, I'm not quite ready for that. Like, let me catch my breath, you know? But in the quantum field, everything is there, but you have to be careful because both the positive and the negative are there. So don't ever go into the quantum field when you're feeling messed up because it'll manifest you. Oh, you know,
Yes. And it happens so fast.
Oh, so fast. You have to be really careful because it will bring you like everything you desire, ask and it is given, and it's literally just waiting for you. So you have to create the opening to kind of like let the thing drop in. And it's a place of relaxing. The divine feminine receives and allows and lets things happen. By the way, we're not live on Facebook, unfortunately, Lovey, because I couldn't connect to Facebook and I have no idea why.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Happened. My Bluetooth wasn't connected to my car. I'm like,
There's so many hiccups with technology today. I feel like we're with the full moon eclipse energy. Have any of you guys been experiencing that too?
God, and I've got my two little assistant dumplings are both sick as a dog.
Yes.
Yes,
it's all good though. But yeah, I think that's so powerful. You know, in Hinduism, there's actually this goddess, and her name is Lakshmi. And she is such a powerful being. And essentially, like the energy of Lakshmi is about welcoming in this abundance, welcoming in this goddess into your life. And so many times we create resistance towards wealth. We think that we're not worthy. We think that, there's so many blockages in calling this in. We think that we're stuck in this one place. But when we truly step into the energy of abundance, when we welcome her like the goddess that she is, we're able to honor her. And in this little workbook that Lynn and I have created together, there's this concept that we talk about in it, and it's called currency. Money is a current of energy. It goes where it is welcome. And when you think about currency as a current, right? It's something that flows. And when money stops flowing to you, you have to go like in the same way where you check out a wire if something isn't working, when you have your iPhone cord and it's not working and you try to move it around a little bit. It's exactly like that for your money. It's like, where am I preventing the flow from coming in? Where do I feel like I'm not giving myself what I deserve? Where do I feel like I could pull in or be more grateful to welcome this current in more deeply?
The universe, like we are literally meant to manifest as creator beings. And the universe wants to give us everything that we desire. And if the desire lives inside of us, it literally came to us from the creator. Like, here's what I want to do in this lifetime. God and everybody else who's part of my life review. I love that movie, Defending Your Life with Meryl Streep. Like we've made these promises, we've made these commitments of what it is that we're going to accomplish in our lifetime. And it's not that people are afraid of dying because they think it's over. They're afraid of going in front of the review committee. And they're like, okay, sitting there with a short checklist going, all right, and how did you do on this? Well, I only did 17 of the 100 things I promised. All right, go to the back of the line. You gotta do it all over again.
We gotta do the work. That's what we're here to do.
Exactly. exactly. We are.
And it's so hard when you're like going through these moments, and it's like you could get so wrapped up into it. Being a human being is not easy. And money is just one part of this experience. There's so many different parts to it, but when you step into your soul's purpose, when you truly step into the reason you chose to come here and honor your life in that way as a gift from God, as an opportunity to make whatever impact you're called to, then the beautiful blessings flow your way.
And it really is about acceptance that you were made perfectly, exactly like you are who God wanted you to be. You're doing exactly what God wanted you to do. Like nobody deviates. Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm having this really rough patch." You're really not. You're exactly where you are meant to be. How reassuring is that? How beautiful is that? Listen, I channel Jesus and I curse a lot. I'm trying to be better about it. He's like, when you curse, there's darkness that comes out with the words. And I'm like, all right, fuck, I'll try to be a lot better about it. So,
In the same breath.
if you want to clear a room, you just tell everybody that what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, and I channel Jesus. And they're like, all right, goodbye. You're standing there alone with your drink, right? Anyway, so he talks to me all the time, like all the time. And the one thing he assures me is that we are exactly where we're meant to be. Not one hair is out of place. We're with the people we're supposed to be with. We're living where we're supposed to be living. Like we are in there. Now, if you want to change your frequency and you want to go from 95.5 up to 106.7, like on a dial on a radio, you're going to have to change the frequency. And how you do that is through gratitude and appreciation. And that's another lesson that we're here to learn. If you want more abundance, start appreciating everything that you have. I have a friend named Jill, and we were just in Vegas for my birthday, staying at her house. And there was a wall when she walked in the front door and she hated it. So she bought this new house. She tore the wall down, and then they couldn't find the tile because the tile was put in the house 25 years ago. So she had this hole in the middle of her floor, and she was just full of mad about that. As my friend Rob Scarpa says, I was just full of mad. And so we do work together, and I was channeling Hathor, and Hathor was having a conversation with her. She's one of the other gorgeous ascended masters that I channel. And Hathor said, when you fall in love with the hole in your living room, watch what happens. And Jill's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever, like fall in love with. She's like, all right, I'm going to try it on. And literally within a day, the contractor calls her and says, listen, here's what we can do instead. And they're literally relaying the tile. She said, we created this whole beautiful design. The tile's not available, but we're creating like decoupage or it's happening. And so I'm like, send me pictures. So she's sending me pictures of like the before the process and then the after. And I said, what changed? And she said, I decided to love it instead of resisting it. So I decided to love the places where I was feeling like I wasn't trustworthy, and saying, when Venus comes and puts a golden crown on your head and says, this is a crown of loyalty and you've been so loyal, like, what are you going to do? Say that didn't happen? Now, do I sound insane to most people? Absolutely. Do I pray that the three of you get it? Absolutely. Do I believe that you get it? Yes, or you wouldn't be here right now. Kind of glad we're not like live on Facebook today, at least yet. I'm like,
it's a nice intimate group.
So Alicia and I are doing this remarkable class together. We're going to start in December. It's going to run for December and January. It's for anybody that wants to have an online business. We're calling it Your Year of Abundance. We're going to take people through how to create success. I've made $600,000 in the past 2 years in this crazy online world. I know how to do this. She is my marketing guru and genius. She showed up in my sanctuary in August of 2018. She's this tiny little thing, And I've always said to her, you couldn't possibly be any taller. We couldn't handle how much light comes off of you because she's just this radiant being. She helped me transform my social media. She has just been we have this beautiful thing in common. Both of our fathers come from Guyana in South America. And I've never met another person other than my family members, who had that. And we've had, similar wounds, and we've had similar amazing stories. And, I love her. I've never had a daughter, but I love her like a daughter. And she's the only person that I would, consider to be a protege. And she calls me her mentor. And, she takes everything that I teach and she is better at it than I am. Like, I would love someone like that, right? So we created this course together. We taught a class together last year, and one of the students like went on to have huge fame on TikTok and made a lot of money and has had huge success. And it was great because she was the daughter of one of my dear friends. So I was delighted that that happened. But we've come up with something that is going to position people for huge success. So that's the thing that we're going to put you in action for how to have quantum abundance happen in your lives. And everybody's going to be given the quantum abundance workbook. And, take a look. We're going to, 2 exercises we're going to teach you how to go within and really take a look at what it is that's blocking you, what it is that's stopping you, what your beliefs are, what your thoughts are, what your emotions are about creating and manifesting abundance in your life. So, see, what do you want to say about it, Lily?
I actually want to do a mini meditation with you all, if that's okay. I want to introduce you.
I
I couldn't hear it because it was on mute, but I'll take that as a yes.
I love her meditations.
There we go. I was just going, oh my gosh, I need to meditate and let abundance just come in.
That's
and
what
then
I felt.
boom, you go, I want to do a mini meditation.
That's how you know you're tapped in.
Sherry,
I literally felt it. Like I literally was like, I think I have to do a meditation right now.
Sherry just signed up for and is actually in the quantum healing class that Claire and Ellen are teaching.
That's so amazing.
She had her first class the other night.
Yeah. Wow, that's so powerful.
Really
Amazing. It was, the thing is I've been doing these things off and on all my life.
Yes.
Yes. And so this is the time though. It's like the universe is ticking. It's like, hello, COVID. Hello. All these people need help. All these people need your energy, and it's like, that's exactly what it is. It's just time now for us to step into it.
I had a location where people used to come and COVID came and shut everything down. And I'm like, I guess it's time to go online. When I studied the Akashic Records, I did a 3-month intense program, 48 of us from around the world on a platform called Learn It Live. And during that platform, Spirit said to me, you're going to be doing something like this, but you're going to be doing it with hundreds of people. And I was like, what are you talking about? And lo and behold, ta-da, here we are. So thank God for Zoom. Anybody can use, and Sherry, here's a thing that I can promise you. With the 6 tools that you're learning in this class, you can create a ridiculously successful online healing practice using those psychic tools. I promise you that from the bottom of my heart. If you have the courage, if you will apply them to yourselves, and if you're willing to open up and show the world who you are and come out of hiding, because that's what it took. That's really what it took.
Definitely. Even for myself, I started, even though I'm young, I'm an old soul. I started this practice when I was about 18 or 19 years old. In my first year of doing this kind of work, I probably made around $60,000 just from this. And it was really like fully embracing my gifts, fully connecting to clients, letting go of limiting beliefs and things like that. And I did it.
She did it so well that she was able to buy a house.
Yes.
27 years old in Costa Rica.
Yes.
Crazy manifestation.
So I bought my house in Costa Rica from this, and I'm so grateful. And, I'm excited to teach other people how to really, what it's about is stepping into the purpose of your soul. Are you here to sit behind a desk and move numbers and pages around, or are you here to help souls to heal, you know? And this is that calling. It's like, are you going to answer the call of deciding to help souls to heal and help people to genuinely step into their power, to help people through their traumas? And that's why I know that I'm here, you know? And if you guys are here, there must have been a deep calling saying, like, time to take action.
Here's what I say. We're like needles in a haystack. You know, we're not advertising, we're not, you know, we're not running ads in the Wall Street Journal. Like, to find us, Spirit brought you here. Like, let's be real. This doesn't happen by accident, you know?
Definitely. Well, I'm excited to tap into this
amazing.
meditation. And I'm actually going to do this meditation to introduce you to the goddess of money. Yay. So I hope you're ready to meet her.
She's amazing.
Yes. So you guys could just take a moment to get comfortable, however you feel the most aligned. Just taking a moment to sit down. Ooh, I love that candle.
I'm gonna mute.
Just taking a moment to get comfortable in your body. Just taking a moment to tune your awareness within. We're right now in the 1111 energetic portal. It is the time now for us to shine our light. It is the time now for us to step into our power. You can begin by closing your eyes. We're going to start with 3 deep cleansing breaths. And on the breath in through the nose, we're going to welcome in pure white positive light into the body. And on the exhale out, we're going to release anything that no longer serves us from our body. Just letting go, stepping into the space of pure divine awareness, pure divine light. We're going to begin now with this deep inhale in through the nose, calling in this beautiful energy into our bodies, calling in this light, this purpose, this awareness, and breathing out through the mouth, stepping into this power, stepping into this energy, stepping into your own awareness. And once again, through the nose, calling in this beautiful, positive white light into the body, feeling this awareness, feeling this light working its way through, and breathing out through the mouth, just letting go of any resistance, any anxiety, any doubt, any tension. And one more time, this deep breath in through the nose, calling in this white positive light, calling in this sacred energy into the body, feeling this light, this energy working through you now. And breathing out through the mouth, just letting go and releasing anything that no longer serves you. Taking this moment now in your awareness, you begin to feel this white positive light, this beautiful energy working its way down through the top of your head, gently massaging your crown chakra, allowing this light to come in to activate your intuition, your own energy, allowing you to step into this field of trust, this field of divine alignment, this field of acceptance, this field of letting go and releasing, stepping so deeply into this place, into this awareness, stepping into our ultimate power, stepping in to this connection to the spiritual world, into our full trust, feeling our energy moving outward and expanding into this divinely beautiful space. And you can feel this light now working its way down further now, down past the middle of your forehead, working its way into your third eye, taking a moment to activate this energy, to step into this awareness, to step into your own ability to see, your own ability to connect, feeling this energy working through you now. You can feel this light and energy working its way down further now, down past the tip of your nose, down past your lips, down to your chin, and working down your throat area with this cord of light. Taking this moment now to step into the energy within your throat, within your voice. Taking this moment now to reclaim your throat, to speaking words of kindness, to speaking words of love, stepping into the fullness of this energy within you, and breathing out through the mouth. Ah. To just release and let go of any blockages, anything that no longer serves you. And working its way down further now into your heart area. Taking a moment to feel this light, this energy working through your heart space now. Taking this moment now to step into your divinely beautiful heart. Stepping into the space of awareness, stepping into the space of power, feeling the light penetrating through your heart, allowing you to open up and step in to this abundance of love for the divine, abundance of love for yourself. Taking this moment to step into this full awareness now of your potential, of your energy, of your connection. Taking this moment now to feel this beautiful light wrapping around you in a protective bubble of energy. Feeling this light, feeling this power stepping in to your awareness now, stepping into this power and connection now. You can feel this bubble of white light guiding you upward further now into this beautiful space of energy and connection. And through this connection, through this energy, you continue to follow this cord of light as it leads you deeper into the space of clouds, into the space of this heaven-like scene. Taking this moment to call in your soul into this deeper place of awareness. Taking your soul into this deeper place of upward movement, into the energy, into the love of the divine, of stepping into your own connection to the divinity. As you step into this cloud-like space, you begin to notice that there's this beautiful figure of light that begins to approach you. Taking this moment to bow in your humbleness before her, taking this moment to bow to her energy and feeling her divine power, welcoming you in closer. As you can feel this energy, this activation, bringing you closer to the goddess now, the goddess of abundance, the goddess of love, the goddess of light, stepping into her power now. Taking this moment as you kneel before her to just feel her energy that she's so genuinely giving you. Taking a moment to step into this awareness, step into this love, and step into this power. Just taking this moment to put your hands before her now, stretching up your hands into this place of acceptance, taking this moment to welcome in her love into your body, to feel this power welcome you into the state of divine acceptance, of divine surrender to the goddess, of divinely knowing that you deserve the abundance you desire, of stepping into the full power of your energy and feeling her power before you now, activating, stepping into this awareness, stepping into this power, realizing that she is here for you, that she wants to make all your desires come true. Taking this moment now to communicate with this goddess and ask her, what do you wish to receive? Taking this moment now to also apologize to her for any moment you didn't believe in her. Anytime you cursed your relationship with abundance, anytime that you felt in the energy of lack, take this time now to apologize to her, to communicate however you feel called, express your energy to her. to surrender to this power. Taking this time now to release and breathe out with her any feelings of lack, to breathe out with her any feelings of doubt, to breathe out with her anything that's been preventing you from stepping into your true tunnels of abundance, from stepping into your true tunnels of what you deserve, from stepping into your true purpose of what you desire to create here on this earth. Stepping into all of this energy now. Stepping into what you desire and what you deserve. Feeling this power working through you now. And feeling her giving you this beautiful energy of abundance tickling through your heart now. Opening up your heart wide into this power. Feeling this energetic portal of the 1111 energies, welcoming you more deeply in to this place of acceptance, this place of calling in your quantum self into the level of quantum activation you desire, stepping into the field of potentiality where you can have all of your desires, where you can have the freedom you desire, where you can have the abundance you desire, not only for you, but for your families, for the generations of people that come after you, for the places that you desire to leave your impact. And share with her right now, what is the good that you will do with this abundance? What is the good that you will impact this world with? Who will you share this abundance and wealth with? And show her how you will honor this energy, how you will honor this abundance, and step in to the field of potentiality now. Feeling this full body activation in every part of your body, this flow of abundance working its way through, and opening your hands to receiving this abundance, to call in this current of energy, this current of money, this current of activation, stepping into your worthiness, stepping into your desire, knowing that you deserve it all. And with that, you can take a moment just to breathe in, to assimilating these energies down into your 3D body, taking this moment to anchor in these energies, to anchor in this activation, feeling this power working through you now, stepping into this place of awareness, stepping into this place of divine energy, taking this moment now to integrate this energy downward, gently wiggling your toes and fingers. Just taking a moment now to lead this energy down further now. Taking a moment to call in, to activate yourself into the energy you desire. Just taking a moment to wiggle your shoulders back, anchoring in this activation, feeling this power working through you now. And whenever you feel ready, you can begin just to gently open your eyes, welcoming yourself back into the space of love. Yay. Just take a moment to integrate now. If you need any water or anything, you can take a sip or just wiggling back into your seats. How do you guys feel?
I'm buzzing. I do that after these
Yeah.
meditations.
That is so beautiful. Buzzing is like an ascension symptom. It's actually you're feeling the energy moving through your body, and that's where the buzzing is coming from.
And now my cat's here.
Oh my God, cats are so attracted to that energy.
Yeah, she loves it.
She was like, did you just create an energetic portal here in this house?
Did.
What about you, Dania?
I'm in awe,
Oh,
mostly because and feeling really humble. During the pandemic, a woman whose mailing list I'm on was inviting folks to meet another person that she was partnering with, and so this person had us do a meditation with Aphrodite.
wow.
And at that time, of course, we were on lockdown, and so I couldn't do my in-person classes. Like Lynn was sharing that she had the same experience. And during that meditation, Aphrodite showed me that I should be teaching in the dance studio where I am teaching now. And at the time I
Wow.
was like, no, lady, we're on lockdown. Like, I can't go. I don't have access. This is not happening. But fast forward a year and a half and everything's opened up. And so I'm back in the space. And so I have been reflecting before your meditation. I'm like, wow, like she was right. Like, I don't really work with her very much, but what she said was spot on. And so now here we are doing this meditation with the goddess of love, but another facet. And so I'm just kind of just understanding the depth
Yes.
of who she is. And towards the end of the meditation, when you had us breathing, the scent of jasmine started to float
Ooh.
around.
Jasmine is so powerful.
So thank you.
Yes, that is so powerful. I'm so grateful that you got that experience. And when you really step into that place of awareness, it's like so powerful to really just be like, the goddess is here to help me through this. The goddess is here to honor me. And it's like this kundalini activation that happens, you know, like you feel it in your spine, and it's like that energy is just shooting through and like inviting you into abundance, inviting you to love, inviting you to this energy. You know, it's so powerful. It is so powerful, and I'm so grateful, you know, when you're able to step into that, it's like it really calls you into that place of your worthiness, of what you deserve. Yay. So I'm so grateful to be able to hold that space for you all. And so I wanted to give you guys that before we started to talk about the course that Lynn and I are hosting, which I'm so excited for. So essentially, the intention of the course is to really have people open up their wealth channels and create the most abundant year of their life in 2023. So this course is going to be held from it's Tuesdays on December and January, and the class is from 6 to 7:30. And it's going to be through the concept of stepping in to your potential for abundance and learning the tools and techniques, including 3D marketing techniques, including quantum 5D techniques, to step in to this version of yourself that is fully expressive in their soul's business. So essentially what we're doing is, in this course, it's going to be 8 90-minute classes, and it's going to be running from December to January. Lynn, can you give me sharing permission so I could show them our lovely landing page? Yay. Oh, I think you have to make me host. Okay, you got it, got it. Okay. So it's called your Year of Abundance. So, and it's a mastermind group. So essentially, you're going to be in class with other people who are going to be going through the same process with you. And it's so powerful because we're all really pushing ourselves through this container together. So it's really about you like being with a cohort of people who are stepping into this energy together. We're going to be having so many moments of just like really discovering what it is that we want to do, how we want to offer our light, our services to other people, really stepping into what our offerings look like. And we're also going to be going over like basically creating a budget for yourself for the next year of, all right, these are the programs, these are the courses I want to offer, these are the one-on-one sessions I want to offer, and kind of like helping you to really tap into your gifts and what you have to offer. Lynn is actually going to be teaching 2 different quantum techniques that will help you to really also step in to your ability to heal yourself and also others as well. And it's like I said, it's going to be with this community. You're going to learn hard, lucrative skills that essentially like I've been learning for the past few years. So you're going to be learning, graphic design techniques to create templates for your stuff on social media. You're going to be learning basically ways to budget yourself. You're going to be learning ways how to create and also update your own website. And it's really such a great encompassing course to help you step into your potential. So just to give you guys an example, we had this one student, Christina. She was just like offering like one-on-one sessions with people. She really like, didn't have that strong of a branding and stuff like that. So in this container, we helped her to really pivot and transform the way that she was showing up online. She went from 200 followers on TikTok to now over 8,000. She also like sold out of her group coaching program. Oh, is it more than that?
She's over 10,500.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
So much fun.
That's amazing. And like, it's not only about the followers, but it's about your offerings, right? Because sometimes people get in their heads like, oh, I'm not getting likes on Facebook or, this and that. What it's really about, and this is the intention of the program, is to anchor you in to your soul's purpose and to have you step into the field where you are basically sharing this with the world, where you're truly creating this life of abundance through the work that you're meant to do here on this earth. So we're going to be doing a lot of different like healings and techniques to help you embody this purpose. And then we're going to be teaching you ways that you can embody it. My dog's getting so excited. He he just loves when I talk about it. But so basically, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me just okay, sorry about that. So basically, there's also going to be weekly meditations, and you're going to be in this community container. And essentially, like, we're going to be in this beautiful container. Right now, we already have people signed up for the program. So far, we have a person who's doing coaching, and she actually just got her PhD. We have another woman who is basically who's done trainings with Lynn in terms of like the psychic quantum realm, and she's like ready to share her offerings. And then we're also having someone who's like a yoga teacher who's joining in as well. So there's people from all different aspects of life that are essentially joining together in this program, in this intentional container, to pivot themselves into the most abundant year of their life. So we are so excited for this sacred offering, and it's going to be such a powerful, powerful, powerful container. So essentially, with this, we also have a VIP available. So the VIP also includes, we only have one spot left, because we were offering 3 VIP seats and the other 2 like sold out already. So we only have 1 VIP seat left. And essentially the VIP seat also incorporates 4 one-to-one sessions. And so basically you're going to get one one-on-one session with me in December, and one one-on-one session with Lynn in December, and then one one-on-one session with Lynn in January, and one one-on-one session with me with Lynn in December too. So basically 4 sessions that you'll be individually connecting with both Lynn and I. So we're so excited for that. And the value of the VIP session is $333, but we're actually
no, $3,333.
Oh, I thought I said that. Sorry.
You said $333.
Yes. Okay. So $3,333 is the full value of the program for the VIP, but we're actually offering slots for
Okay,
two.
hold on a sec. Yeah. So because of my session rate and Alicia's session rate, when we set this program up a long time ago, we had said it was $1,333, but we've added 2 extra sessions and we raised our rates. So the value of just the coaching alone is $3,333. But we're only doing $1,000 add-on to the cost of the program, which is $1,666. We've made 6-month payment plans available for people. If this is an investment that you want to make in yourself to grow your business, it's a phenomenal investment.
Yes. So basically, like Lynn said, for a regular seat, it's $1,666 for all of those courses, for everything that we discussed, including like our Money Magic Abundance book as well. If you're signing up for the VIP, like Lynn said, there's only 1 seat available, and that is going to be $2,666 for that slot. But just the regular slot, the regular session is $1,666 for a slot in the class. And we do have payment plans available as well to make this more accessible for everyone. And we really want this to be an intentional container where you're going to create so much abundance. Like, this small investment in yourself can lead you to have the most abundant year of your life. Like, literally all these tools and techniques that we're teaching you guys has helped Lynn to have the lucrative business that she's had now. That's helped her to make $200,000 launches. That's helped me to make like $60,000 years, you know? So the potential of abundance and income is so beautiful. But more than that, it's really about stepping into your soul's purpose.
It's not just setting you up for 2023. It's setting you up for life. Like, if this is what you want to do as a career for yourself, you know, if it's of interest to you, and if it's not, you know, that's so all right. But if this is something you want to do, and look, if it's not you, if you know anybody who's looking to do something like this, you know, please refer them to us. We're only taking 12 in this program. We're going to keep it small, and we're going to keep it small. So if there's not anything else to say, we've gone over an hour, and I just want to try and keep it within that limit. I've got to step into another meeting in just a few, but I want to thank you all for being here. Alicia, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The goddess of money, the goddess of wealth, the goddess of love, like, it's all the same. When we open ourselves up to abundance, abundance comes flying towards us. I promise you that. I am an absolute living living example of them. It's true. Swear to God. Scout's honor. I've never been a scout.
Yay. Thank you so much. We'll stay in touch. If you have any questions or you're interested in the program, just send us a message and we could go over any details. We can even set up a little call just to see if it's the right fit for you as well.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you need to have already taken the quantum abundance class?
No, we're actually going to teach the class in the middle of this workshop.
Oh, okay. So in the middle of the workshop, is it the whole 4 section?
Yeah, you're going to get the workbook, and you'll be what everyone's getting for the price this is ridiculous.
I know.
Quantum abundance.
Thank you.
Quantum abundance is $2,888. Our one-on-one work is $3,333. It's just like we just threw everything but the kitchen sink into this workshop because it's like there's a point where you give back.
Yes.
It's like
and I feel like it's a really good pair with the quantum abundance because you're basically going to be learning more about the marketing stuff too. So that's what makes this container different. Like you're going to be learning how to actually like create abundance in terms of like putting yourself out there with your services.
yeah, and and it doesn't matter. You don't have to be selling, psychic healing. This can be for any business that you're in.
Yes.
I have no business. I'm starting. I'm like a blank page. So this is
That's
amazing.
And this will give you the tools to start wherever direction you're called it to go in,
One tool from quantum healing that's included in this workshop is psychic surgery. And then there's another class that I teach called quantum communication. And the tool for that one is called clean slate. And that's the other tool that's going to be taught.
Oh, wow.
Tania, thank you so much for being here, love.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yay.
And there's going to be the quantum healing workbook. So for everything that's included, it's amazing.
Goodness. So then there would only be one more course, one more quantum. There's one more, isn't there? There's 4 of them.
No, there's 7 of them.
Oh, there's 7.
Yeah, there's one that corresponds to each of the chakras. There's quantum healing, which is the root chakra, quantum sexuality, quantum abundance, quantum relationships, quantum communication, quantum intelligence, and quantum spirituality.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome.
Such a blessing.
Thank you, ladies, so much for being here. Have a great day.
So much.
You too.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.